drink.
Cheers! We are here at a very close friend of mine's lavender garden. She has welcomed us here today, and this is my friend Kathy.
Hi.
So we every year harvest lavender together, and her plants have gotten so large that we didn't get very much done this morning. But Kathy's just gonna tell us a little bit about lavender gardening and any tips to give people. So Kathy, how long have you been growing lavender?
Well, we planted all the lavender in 2016 and planted 80 plants.
80 plants. So how many acres do you have where you have actually planted lavender? Do you know?
This area is 1 acre, and so we probably have about a third of it in lavender.
And you planted it in 2016, and I know that some of the plants have gotten really large. This is year 7. So you measured them, some of the largest ones?
Yes, they're like 10 feet in diameter.
Wow.
They're huge. And we have only harvested 2 plants this morning, not because we've been drinking, but just because they're so large.
Yes, 'cause we have to get up very early because the bees come out, and we try to harvest before the sun hits that area. But this year you have bumblebees.
Exactly.
A lot of bumblebees. And they didn't care whether it was sunny or not.
No, they were sleeping in the plants, which is, it's ridiculous. So we noticed them last year. They're called burrowing bees. And there's little mounds all around some of the lavender plants. They've dug in, and some of them have red dots on them.
Yeah, that's pretty odd. I will show you what some of those little burrowing holes look like. You also have honeybees.
Right.
And they typically wait until the sun hits the plant, right, to come.
Yeah.
So we have to be very careful when we are harvesting so that we don't get stung, but they typically leave us alone.
Because they're eating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how do you water the lavender plants, and how often do you have to water?
They're all on a drip irrigation, so it's timed. We water the lavender right now twice a week because it's over 100 degrees. And they are watered for 10 minutes twice a day. Because of the fact that they rot very easily, they get root rot really easily. So the 2 types of soil we have here are sandy loam and caliche. And the plants that are planted in the sandy loam seem to do really, really well. And they're the ones that we've had here the longest. The ones in the caliche, which is the clay, we've had to replace them annually. Right now, we have 28 new plants, and we planted them a different way this time. We planted them in more or less like a pot. So we dug a huge hole this year and backfilled it with different types of dirt that were a little bit more sandy. We added sand. We put in soil that would drain very well, and a little bit of fertilizer at the bottom because they actually don't even like fertilizer. They want alkaline. Thank you. Alkaline. And so we'll see how that does.
Do you have any tips for anyone who might want to grow just a few plants in their yard?
Yeah, I mean, it's just a really fun thing. You can turn it into a little hobby. You can make lavender bags, which is fun. And it's really, really easy here in our state because it's very, very arid. And the plants actually dry out very fast. So I just purchased these bags and then fill them up, and they're great. And then also another thing that we do, that Kim does, is she makes some really good, cute little lavender wreaths. And she also makes little eye bags on her little sewing machine with eyes on them. And she makes dryer bags.
This basket is full of lavender that was dried last year. So you can see how long it lasts and how beautiful it still is after a year.
Mm-hmm.
And then these bundles are what we harvested this morning.
Right.
So, okay. Anything else?
Nope, I can't think of anything.
Well,
Go ahead. Go
Thank
ahead.
you so much for having us here, and we really enjoyed it. And hopefully, everybody watching will like and subscribe and share this video with others. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Oh, I've already started it. Hi.
Outtakes. Stop it. We water the lavender twice a week.
All right, do you have any other tips for somebody who might want to grow just a few plants in their backyard or front yard?
No.
Okay then.
Okay, wait.